Hi everyone, welcome to the Sun City Stitchers channel. I'm Carlene.
And I'm Marlene, and this is Flosstube number 59.
We are coming to you from El Paso. It's still been very hot here. And we're excited to be here to share what we've been stitching this week and look a little bit about what we're going to be stitching next week.
And we have lots of haul.
We do have a lot of haul. I don't know how that happened this week, but we ended up with a lot of haul.
Yes.
So we'll share that with you. We're also going to share just a little bit about a couple of floss tubes that we've been watching. So Marlene, do you want to start?
Yeah.
Do you have any other life updates before we
No.
start that?
No, I
It's just been hot and
just regular schedule. I've been doing my tutoring and nothing
nothing
special.
earth-shattering.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is
No.
good.
Yes.
It's summer. It's supposed
Yes.
to be kind of laid back and
Yes.
nice and calm.
Yes, it has been.
Okay, so
But anyway,
floss tube.
So last night I was watching some floss tubes, and one that I really enjoy watching is Annie the Proper Stitcher. And she had a big announcement. I don't know if you all watch her or not, but she had a big announcement, and she is going to become a designer.
That's
And
exciting.
and so she has been collecting some antique samplers, and so her plan is to go ahead and do some reproduction samplers.
Ooh.
So she had 2 reproduction samplers that she has already charted out. She has them ready to sell, so she's going to be selling them. You can go to her. I believe it's her website, and then there will be a shop button there, and that will take you. If you push the shop button, it will take you to her Etsy shop. And then she's also going to have them in a couple of shops in Tennessee.
Oh, cool.
And so anyway, one might be in Missouri.
And now, didn't you say something about that some of hers were, oh no,
Yes.
we have a fly.
Yes.
Yes,
Reproduction.
reproduction.
So she has 2 that are actual reproduction samplers that she has already charted and everything. And then the other ones, because some of the antique samplers that she's gotten have been very badly damaged. So some of the threads have worn away, so she can't really see the pattern that the little girl had stitched.
The actual design.
Exactly. And so she has taken what she can see and she's redone that as much as she can, and then she's kind of restitched how she thinks maybe the little girl had it. So she's calling those her samplers reimagined.
That's cool.
And so she had 2 actual reproduction samplers that she did, just straight from the little girl's design, and then 2 that were reimagined samplers.
Okay.
They were all really pretty.
I want to take a look at that. That sounds really
It was
interesting
really
and
cool.
fun.
Yes, it was really fun, and I loved it because she showed you the antique sampler, and she always showed you the back so you could see their colors, and it was just really fun. It was
Really
so
fun.
fun, and she talked about her process, and it was just really fun. It was
So interesting.
Yes, it was. It was
That's
really
exciting.
Cool. Mm-hmm. I thought so too.
I watched one, and I just watched it this morning, and it was the Primrose Cottage. I like watching theirs. They always have so much going on, and they share like fabric bundles and stuff that they've kind of curated, and there's such great fabric. I quilt, so that's interesting to me anyway. But also for finishing and they had just so many beautiful fabrics. But what I was really excited about was they have a pattern that's going to be coming out, a design that's going to be coming out. It's going to be available as a kit next Thursday, early in the morning, 6 o'clock Mountain Time. And so they said they have a limited number of kits because they do have the wooden piece for finishing that their dad made. He makes a lot of their pieces that they use for finishing, and so because of that, the kits are going to be limited. But it's the 2023 snowman, and he is adorable. So I get up early in the morning. So I promised Marlene that I would try to hop on first thing in the morning next week and snag one for each of us. So fingers crossed, we're going to do that. But so that was exciting.
Yes.
I love watching theirs because they stitch so many different things, and then it also brings in the quilting and the fabric, and so it was really a fun
cool.
one to watch because
They
they
were
have
exciting.
new things coming out that
Yes,
are always exciting.
We're already getting a stash to stitch for next year.
Yes, we are. We're starting already.
Oh my goodness.
And on that note, last week, if you joined us, Marlene and I did a whip parade, and we shared all of our whips, and we kind of divided them. We showed our 2023 ladies that we'd started so far, and then we showed what we called twin whips because they're projects that both of us are doing, and then we showed our whips that are separate, that are unique to each of us. And so we wanted to just kind of give you our stats.
So should we start with
So, we had a total of 60. I had a total of 60 whips.
And I had a total of 43.
Marlene had 43. Of those 60 whips, well, not necessarily.
No.
I had since January, and that's including our 12 by 12 for New Year's Eve. So starting December 31st, I've had 41 total that are brand new starts.
And I've had 29 brand new starts.
And then, and some of those 41 new starts are part of my next stat, which is finishes, because some of my new starts I've finished. So I have a total of, so far this year, 31 finishes.
And I only have 13 finishes.
But you have very large
Yes,
projects.
a lot of mine are
I
very
have
large.
some small ones, so I get a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then,
And then, of course, last spring I had so much tutoring.
and then I also have 21 fully finishes this year.
Okay.
And that's not counting what I'm going to show today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Yes, and actually I think that 21 is only mine.
Oh, okay.
Mine. I didn't count what I fully finished for you.
Oh.
I just counted mine.
You should count mine too because you do all
I do
mine.
that too, but I was trying to keep my stats kind of clean. So anyway, that's kind of an update on the stats.
Yes.
If you didn't join us last week or you didn't see our whip parade, you can go back and check that out. That was our Flosstube number 58, and we just shared whips for mid-year, kind of just to do a little bit of a whip parade. Then we had some, well, I did some fully finishing again this week, so let me show you those things. Some of them are sort of still in process, but I wanted you to see them. So to start with, I did, finally, I got this finished. We were missing the little log cabin button. I don't know if the couch ate it or what, but anyway, it was missing. We got another one from Nancy, and I've gotten that attached. So this is Marlene's. This was a Faithwurks Design Winter Wonderland. It was a camp project, right? Last year, 2022.
And I believe it was one of my 12 by 12 starts.
Yes, I know mine was, and I think we both had ours on there. So Winter Wonderland, and it's now a finish. It was had a little bit of a pearl trim that I added around the edge. This fabric was included in the finishing kit, and so it's just a cute little pin pillow, and it is done. Yay! And then I had one that I fully finished, and this was one that our mother stitched, and it hadn't gotten finished because she ran out of thread, and we could not. Our mother had this thing that when we gave her kits and things, she was so excited, and she would take everything out, and then stuff got separated. And so she stitched this, but then she didn't save the little label with the name of the thread.
The
she
number.
threw that away.
We know it was a DMC overdye, but we had no idea what number.
Or a week's dye works.
I think it was
because,
a DMC.
well, but yes, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was an overdyed, and we did not know what it was. So this is, I finished it on a box. And I painted the inside of the box, painted the outside. I did not make it shiny because I thought this looked kind of
Yeah.
rustic. I didn't want it to be shiny.
Yeah.
So I just, stretched
That's
it, added a little bow on the top.
That looks really
And
cute.
the
I like that
inside
bow.
of the box is painted, and then I covered the bottom of the box inside with scrapbook paper. So this one is going to go back to the lake house,
Mm-hmm.
and our sister Linda always has napkins and paper plates and stuff for the holidays. So I thought, oh, this would be cute. She could just throw in the Thanksgiving
Yeah.
napkins and paper plates and use this as a little storage box for that. And it'll
Yeah.
look cute sitting out
And
somewhere.
Well, yeah, and even if she wants to use it like during Thanksgiving and just leave the box top kind of off into the side and then put
Mhm.
everything in there and stand
Just
up
stand
the
it
plates and
up.
stuff.
Yeah, it'd be
that
really
would be cute.
So anyway, that was how I finished that one. And then Marlene did the same design, but hers, she had enough thread. So hers is completely done. So this is hers. Hers is going to be on an easel, can go on an easel. And all I have left to do is to add some twisted cord. And I thought I would use a peppermint twist with these two colors, a dark brown and kind of a rust. Do you think that'll be okay?
Actually, well, yeah.
Or
Actually,
just brown?
I don't even know if it needs twisted cord.
Well-
just maybe a bow on.
Well, I have just a dark brown bow. I could just add that in a corner.
I don't know. Maybe it does up here. There's kind of a gap, I guess, but I don't know. I'll
We'll
have
look
to
at it.
Mhm.
Anyway,
But
so
it looks really pretty.
yeah, I like it. That's
Yeah.
it was a very pretty design.
It was.
See, I think this
And-
one was the DMC overdyed.
Yeah.
And
yeah, mine was
Mother-
an overdyed.
Yeah, and Mother's was a different color.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't the
Yeah.
same thing.
So-
So anyway,
Anyway, yeah. But it was fun. It was
Was
it was the overdyed, so you didn't have to change.
and then last
Thread.
week I showed the new it was new for us, the
Yeah.
paisleys and polka dots piece, and
Pedestal.
pedestal, it's a little pedestal, and so I got it painted. I painted it with the chalk paint from Hobby Lobby. And I'm almost done with the finishing. These are the little stitched pieces. So this is Marlene's, the Hello Honey, and then it is cute. And then this was mine, Busy Bee Honey. This was done on our fabric the Monaco 28 count Monaco
That we hand dyed.
that we dyed ourselves. And so the only piece, I have one piece that goes back here, and it needs the Chelsea's yellow or the mustard check. And so as soon as I get that, because I had to order that, and it just came today in the mail, that it will go on here, and there'll be a magnet so that these can change in and out. And then there's going to be a cute little bow with a little flower down here at the base. So these are almost finished, but I wanted you to
That
see.
turned out
I
really
did paint these all pieces separate, but then I put it together so that I could make sure I didn't paint where the pieces had to fit in. So
This is really cute.
it's very cute designs. So that is that. I'm almost done with that.
Been very busy.
Yes, I've been doing pretty good. I kind of felt like this week I spun my wheels a lot because even when I got Mom's piece out to finish it on the box, then I discovered that the sides were not symmetrical and I had to tear out a few stitches.
Oh.
And then I really should have had another leaf on one side, but I didn't have any thread, so it's not quite matching, but it looks good. I got it. So,
Yes.
and then I did have 2 stitching finishes. So
I didn't have any finishes.
close though. You'll
Yes.
see. Marlene's very close. This is Rosanna Dissery.
Oh, that turned out really
This
pretty.
was the February lady, and I pressed, but look at the wrinkles that are still
It
here.
looks better than it did.
Yeah, but
That
look.
turned out really, really pretty.
Well, I won't point them out. Yes, this was done with Anchor Floss. It was converted. The colors that they gave were DMC on 32 count beautiful beige.
And we did.
It's one strand over 2
We converted it to anchor.
to anchor, right? One strand over 2 fabric threads, except for these. The verse was 1 strand over one thread, and this was also over one thread.
Yes.
So, started that in
Very
February
pretty.
and finished it in July.
Very pretty.
So that was
Mine's almost
that
done.
one. And then I also, this one has not been pressed. I also finished my Star Spangled Swine Farm. So this was a hands-on design from several years ago. And I
So
stitched it on
cute.
32 count charcoal, Lugana, it's a Lugana, in using the called for classic colors, 2 strands of thread over 2 fabric.
I might have to try doing a smaller project on it and see if I could see that now.
It's
If
a
I used my-
little, you might be
Can I
able
use
to,
my
it's a little
magnifier? I
hard.
might be able
I
to.
need a very bright light, but I think
Uh-huh.
with your magnifier, you'd
Yeah.
probably be able to
Mhm.
do it. Okay. All
Next
right.
is fall.
Next haul. Here we go. So I'll start with this.
Yes.
As I mentioned, I needed to get some fabric, and so I just ordered the collection of Chelsea's checks. I had gotten a smaller collection, but now they've come out with these newer colors, the aqua, this, mustard, the orange,
Gray.
no, the gray I had, the blue I had, I think the green was new, and this purple and black.
Oh,
And maybe all of these black ones. The orange and black, the purple and black, and the red and black. Because I had red. So anyway,
Very
those
pretty.
are,
And
they're
so
very
this
pretty.
is the one you're gonna use on to finish our little roundabouts?
Yes,
This
that
one?
gold mustard. Okay, what
How
did you
exciting.
have?
Well, I'm gonna show this next.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think to bring my, I'm gonna,
We're
gonna
both
do-
gonna be doing
uh,
stockings.
Yes, the shepherd's bush stocking. So
Mine is Parker and yours is?
Lula. So I got the charm pack
These are
for that.
Shepherd's Bush designs.
And then I also got some of the Weeks Dye Works number 5 pearl cotton. I needed all of these colors. Yeah.
Now, we're doing these for our twins, our great
Yes.
niece and nephew that are twins. And our nephew's wife chose the same stocking that she chose for the older sister. So did you change colors?
No, I didn't. I didn't even think
These
of
are
that.
gonna be mine
I thought maybe I
for
could just,
Parker. Switch it
Maybe.
around.
Yeah,
You used
just-
to use the same
yeah,
colors, but
just
switch it
a
around a
different
little.
order or something.
And then these are my charms, the stocking, the charms for the stocking.
'Cause I
So
had,
that is haul.
I don't know what colors. How would I begin
Yeah.
to change the colors?
We're going to be stitching it on 18 count, 1 strand of the pearl cotton over 2 threads. So it's big. The stockings are large stockings. 1 over 2. So there's that.
Yes. Okay. Okay, and then next I was going to show this.
Okay.
There's 2.
Yes. Go ahead. You can
Okay.
show.
Okay, and then another thing we got was our Tiny Town from Heart in Hand. You ordered this from Keepsakes, right?
I placed the order. It was exclusive from Keepsakes. And we're already talking about how we're going to customize it a little bit.
So that it's El Paso.
So that it's El Paso. So we're talking a little bit about that.
I would like to take out one of these trees and put like a barrel, not a barrel cactus, but the cactuses we have, the flat
the Spanish bayonet would be good, or
Yeah.
the prickly pear cactus.
prickly pear cactus. Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then the Shreky's tan, 40 count Shreky's tan is what we got to stitch it on.
Yes.
So that is that.
And then we got another tiny town. Nancy
so
Wahler
excited.
ordered this one for us from Faithwurks. And this is the Seaside Tiny Town. And I think we're gonna put this as a start in August.
Yeah, we kind of want to work on beachy things
Mhm.
in August.
Yes, so anyway, so.
And I'm going
Do
to,
that one.
along with that, I also started, well, I haven't started, but I'm going to do the country cottage, new series, the beach boardwalk. And I want to do both the heart and hand and the beach boardwalk in the same color palette. And I know I saw that somewhere, but I cannot remember who it was that had that conversion. So if you know, if you can please comment, I would be so appreciative. Because I know they had selected the colors, and I loved the colors, and I want to do it like that.
It
but I want
wasn't
to do.
from Country Cottage, was it?
I don't remember. I don't remember who it was, but these two will go together. This is the first one in 7, and I'm going to do them all on one piece in a long boardwalk looking.
Right.
So it'll be all one piece. So that was new.
Yes. that was new. Okay, and then another thing that we got from that Nancy Wahler ordered for us was the next part of the quilting ABCs from Erica Michaels. This was part 2.
This
And
is
so-
going to go on our list for next
Next
year
year.
to stitch next year.
Mm-hmm.
I really love it.
Yes,
They
it's very pretty.
they said that the R&R fabric that is called for is out of stock. It is not going to be back in stock for quite some time. So we're going to have to choose something else to do it on. They did it on a 36 count. So we'll just have to look
Okay,
for
36
something
pounds,
else.
Yeah. It's
And
so pretty. I'm very
Then
excited to do it.
I got my July sheep spool, and that looks like
I forgot to go
this.
through my.
Yeah, I haven't either. It's very
that's
cute, very patriotic. The sheep with the spool, and then the little flag says, "Oh, say can you EWEC," and the little flag. So I got that, and then the natural linen and the floss that I'll need. And then, of course, the little spool, the little hat that sits on top of the spool, and then the little sheep.
Oh, that's so cute. And the flag? Did you
And the
show
flag.
Oh, yeah, she has that. Oh, so cute. That's just
Very
adorable.
adorable. This, I've been with, and the spool is already painted red.
Oh, so cute.
So
That
I
is
got that.
really cute.
And then, I also got a couple of other booklets. This one was also Erica Michaels, the alphabet berries. I just thought these alphabets on here were very, very pretty.
They are really pretty.
So no plans to like start them,
Right.
but I just thought they were pretty and I wanted to have it in my collection. And then, oh, thank you. And then I got a Prairie Schooler American strawberries. And I thought these were really cute. I like this piece too, with the little house, but the berries were very pretty.
They are really pretty.
There's a lot of stitching on them, but I thought they were really pretty. So that was also a new purchase. And then I got my next sheep bag. The lavender bag is still coming. So that's shepherd's bush.
Oh, that's cute. And it just says sheep on it?
Just says sheep.
Oh, that's
It
cute.
says, yes, it doesn't say anything else. So, very cute.
Very cute. Okay, do you want to do? I don't have that.
So
Why
let's
don't you
do
show
this.
that? Why don't you show that?
Okay. And then,
I'm gonna order it.
oh, I haven't opened it yet, so I'll have to show it to you. This is going to be our September lady. It's for Hispanic Heritage Month. This is a sampler that they're not sure exactly which country it's from, but
Mexico
because there
or
are
Spain.
Mexico or Spain, or they even said Guatemala.
Oh, uh-huh.
So because there are many elements that are in those samplers in those countries.
Right.
So that they're not sure exactly which country it's from. They haven't been able to find out a lot. But this was from Scarlet House, and it's just very pretty. It has a lot of little like animal motifs, some stitching down here that almost looks like Bargello. So we haven't looked at colors or the fabric we're going to use, but we know that this is going to be
Yes.
Our Lady,
I'm going
a
to-
salute to Hispanic
Yes.
Heritage Month.
I'm going to order mine. I haven't ordered it yet.
Yes, so
Okay, and then do you want to do
should I
Oh,
do this
yeah,
one?
do that
And then
one.
I also
another one I'm
ordered
going to be ordering?
a Teresa Kogut land that I love. I saw Lori Holt stitching this one, and I just fell in love with
Yes,
it.
it was so
And
pretty.
I went on and found it right away and ordered it. And so this is going to be one that goes on my list for next year.
Yes.
But I'm very excited to stitch this one. The colors were just beautiful. I love these strawberries here in the middle.
Yeah.
And the two houses were so pretty.
Let me
So
see your frame. Oh,
it almost looks, oh no, it's just brown. There's something in the back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So
Okay.
anyway, there's that.
Mhm.
All right, then
what is that?
we got our new
Yes. The Halloween
just
cross-stitch
cross
magazine.
stitch. So we haven't looked through it a lot.
But this
Um,
is Nancy Wahler. This is her design in the
Yes, the
magazine.
little Quaker,
Yes, the Quaker
Halloween Quaker.
It's so cute.
And
Yeah, I haven't looked through mine very much.
I had one in particular that I wanted to do, and I probably will look through it and show you more next week. But they just came out, so they are available now. There was one that I just loved. Well, anyway, we'll show you next week. But this is just out, and this is Nancy's design on the cover.
Yes.
So that's exciting for her and very pretty. She
Yes.
is going to be kitting this up. I always put her contact information. If you would like the kit and the orange fabric and all that good stuff, you can reach out to her and she will be happy to include you on the mailing list.
And then a project that we just barely got
Today,
This was our.
go ahead and show yours.
This is gonna be our
August.
August, project, lady, and mine, and
For
this is
back
a,
to school.
yes, Hands Across the Sea, the Bristol sampler, and mine is Louisa Collymore? Is that how I say it? Am
I
doing it
don't
right?
know. Colmore?
Yeah.
Collymore?
Collymore?
Well, anyway.
Anyway, so this is mine.
And mine is very similar. Mine is Mary Hillier. Many of the same similar motifs, like these triangles here, the alphabet. Of course, they all have
The alphabet,
alphabets.
and they all have the
Mine has the little Bible.
Does yours have a crown?
I think this is the, yeah.
Mine has a
And
crown.
then, yes. So very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I really
and
like it.
we chose, we are getting a fabric, Nancy is getting a fabric for us. It's gonna be something similar to soft ivy.
Yes.
And then we both had already picked out a
Ivy.
silk. Marlene's, we both picked out Trinway silks. And so we'll be stitching on 40 count with one strand of silk over 2 fabric threads. So these are going to be my silks that I'm going to
Yes,
use.
I didn't think to bring mine along.
And I'm going to be keeping mine in this bag.
Yes, I have a bag like that at home. I'm gonna keep mine in that too.
So that is August. That is our August.
And that's all in my haul.
That's all my haul as well.
We
We
had
had
a lot.
a lot this week.
We did.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
It's so exciting when the mail comes.
I know.
And you have something exciting in the mail.
And of course, I really don't need anything new, but
It's fun.
it is fun. Okay, then we're gonna do our stitching progress.
Stitching progress. So, how did you come this week,
Well,
Marlene?
not very good. Because I thought I was going to have this as a finish. But as you can see, that did not happen because I found out that my words over here on this side were up a stitch too high. So I had to take out all the words.
And obviously, you can't have half the row.
No.
One. If the whole row had been up
Yeah,
to, it'd
I
be
could
no
have
big
left
deal.
it.
But
yeah,
they kind of all have to line
yeah.
up.
So anyway,
That
so I had
is
to take
so
that out,
pretty,
but-
though. So, but
I don't think
since
it'll-
last week you got the East Coast block all
Yes.
done.
And I finished the border on this side. all
So
of
now
that.
you have the last half to finish up.
And then I got this just this afternoon in like an hour of stitching time. I got all of this
The
brown
star.
and the star put in. So I'm ready to put in the little leaves and the white, and then I'm gonna go back up and put the words back in.
Very nice.
So hopefully
Very
I can
pretty.
finish it
It's very pretty.
tonight.
I worked last Friday on my Pretty in Pink. This is a Stacy Nash. I'm stitching it on 40 count Dune by Atomic Ranch with one strand of floss over 2 threads with the called for colors, which are Weeks Dyeworks, correct? It's on the back, Marlene. And this is what I have done.
Yes. Week Styworks.
And this is what I have done.
Parchment, grasshopper, cocoa, Charlotte's pink, and raspberry.
I really love the colors.
They're very pretty.
So,
Very,
that's
very
my
pretty.
Pretty in Pink Pinky from Stacy Nash.
That's very pretty. Okay, then another one I was hoping to get done was Rosanna Dissery. I got a lot done, just not quite a finish yet.
Getting close though.
Yes, but it's close. So
I'll hold it up so you can talk
So
about what
I-
you've worked on.
I had, I finished this flower over here, this motif over here on this side. I finished this ribbon row down here.
I don't know. I wonder if I like your green. I did mine a paler color.
I know mine. I started using that color and I didn't like it, and so then I took it out and put in the green. I didn't use the same green that's here. This was 844. I used 843 down here.
Okay.
So it looks really pretty. And then up here I did this row. This is over 1, so I did this row. I had one of these little flowers put in, but I did end up taking it out because I just wasn't sure that it was right, so that took me a while.
And then started
and
the
then I started the
fruit
fruit
basket.
basket. So I have that, and I have to put the fruit back in. So and then I just have one motif down here to finish.
Yeah, you'll get that done.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to
Because
finish
that
it this
motif on
weekend.
the bottom actually went pretty fast.
Yeah, so anyway, so it's fun. I'm
Very
enjoying it,
pretty.
and I was really worried about doing these over 1, but now
Oh, they
since I
look
can
beautiful.
since I can see so much better, it's not hard at all. I have to use my magnifier, of course, but it's just going really, really well.
That's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I worked on Hawaii Gardens. I was very pleased.
I'll hold it.
This is a chatelaine. I'm stitching it on, I thought I was stitching it on light sand, but I don't think it is. I need to look it up. I have it written down. I finished the volcano on this side, except for the beads. And then I got a lot done here. This part is all finished, and so now I'm just filling in this last part.
Oh, that's pretty. And is this a waterfall here?
Excuse me. Yes.
That's a waterfall. So
Done
that's-
with treasure braid.
Oh, okay. So it'll be sparkly. That will be really pretty. You haven't put any of that in yet. Oh yeah, you have right here.
It's in.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Yes, so that was my progress on
so
Hawaii.
pretty. I love that flower. Now, does this one have? Does it have a flower like this over
All
here?
of the corners are the
same.
same.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Very
So,
pretty. And
that-
does it have back stitching?
The flower does, around the flower.
And have you already done that on
Yeah.
that side? You have.
The flower's been backstitched.
That's so pretty.
It's turning out very nice. I'm gonna keep working on this because I would like to get this top half done. But we'll see how that goes.
Okay, then the only other thing I worked on was a new start. This was my lady for July. This was a Hands Across the Sea sampler and Thomas.
And it took us a while to get all our supplies
yes,
together.
it did. Mhm.
So we got together Wednesday night
Yes.
and worked on
And
this.
started
we
it.
each started ours.
So, anyway, so
Okay, and you're stitching it on?
Dune from Atomic Ranch, 40 count Dune from Atomic Ranch, and I'm using DMC threads. So I just have a little start right there on the corner.
The colors are really pretty.
They are
Really, really pretty.
So I'm excited
And
to
you're
add in
doing
the
it
red.
2 strands of, no, one strand over 2.
One strand
Except
of
there's
floss
going to
over
be
2.
some areas where it's,
Yes, is one over
One over
I hope
one.
I don't have trouble doing that, but
I don't think you will. I chose to do Anton Uffendell. And I started in the top left right here. You started in the top left
Yes.
also, didn't you? So I started in the top left over here. And I have gotten this much done,
Oh, yeah.
the border. And so I'm using DMC floss also, 1 strand of thread over 1 strand of floss over 2 threads.
It's very pretty.
And so, yes, I'm very excited
And
to
then
get
the
back to
flower-
this. I'm loving the
flower
colors.
will be filled in.
The flower will be filled in. There's one color that is in the center, and then there's another color that is like some more petals kind of
Oh, wow.
outside, and then that same color comes in. And then there's a third color that you
Oh,
fill in the
wow.
rest of the petals.
Oh, wow.
I'm working right now on putting the stems and the leaves
No.
where, see, there's a leaf that comes
Oh,
here,
uh-huh.
there's leaves, and then I'm gonna put the stems and leaves in on all the flowers, and then go and do the outline for the flowers. That way then I can just fill in.
That will
So,
be good.
yes, it's
Oh,
very
very pretty.
fun. I'm so
Yes,
excited.
I'm
This
loving
is
mine.
our first large
Yes.
Hands Across the Sea. We did the one small one,
Yeah, I haven't
Um,
finished mine yet.
Elizabeth Garrett.
No, I haven't
But
finished mine.
this is the first large one,
That's gonna
and
be one
it
on my
is
list to finish
super
next year.
fun. And then I had a couple others that I did. I did work on my Lady of the Mist
This was a Mirabilia.
Mirabilia. This was our May, right?
Yes.
May lady.
May lady.
And because I do magical stitches, I had a homework task, and I
Yes.
needed a beautiful dress.
Oh my gosh.
So I have started adding the pink flowers
Flowers
up
up
at her
here.
neckline. If you want to show
Yes.
that again.
Right here, she's doing this.
So I'm adding that. And so what I want to do is get her head put on so
Yeah,
she's not
I'm
headless.
working up to that
and then
too.
come down and put her arms in.
Yeah.
And then there's one little bit of a flower up here, and then that page will be done.
Oh, is it
And-
this one that she's like smelling?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that flower.
Very
Do you wanna
pretty. Yes,
show?
it'll be this flower right here.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
So
she is so
pretty.
pretty. I just love this.
I'm
This is
gonna-
my first ever
I'm gonna-
Mirabilia.
Yeah, I haven't done a Mirabilia before yet. I'm going to go to work on mine in August, I think.
Oh, that's good.
I think I have.
I got out my hidden treasure bookshelf because again I had a homework assignment for a whip with books, and so
Oh, yeah.
this was it. I did 200 stitches because that's what the task required. So I filled in 2 more squares over here.
Oh, that's
I
good.
have 2 squares left, and then this page will be done.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
yes, I really need to just be more intentional about getting it out
You were
and
doing
working on
really
it.
well at the beginning of
I
the year.
know, but then other things come, and I
Yeah.
want to work on other stuff, and then I started working on this one last night.
Again, no, you didn't start it. You started this one on 4th of July.
Yes,
But
right,
she
but I
continued
picked it
to-
up again.
yes.
Yes, that's correct. I picked it up again.
God
This
bless
is
America.
Stitching with the Housewives. I'm stitching
Oh,
it
that's
on
cute.
32 count charcoal with the called for classic colors, 2 strands of thread over 2 fabric threads.
What's that red? Is that, oh, that's the door?
Yes, this is
Oh.
the door in the house. So there'll be a little window in
Mm-hmm.
here, and then there's white all around it. And there's a little yellow doorknob, and I have 3 more. The yellow flowers on this side are repeated over here,
Oh, okay.
and then the little house is here. So I really love this. So I
Yes,
have
that's really
I've
cute.
given myself assignments.
Yeah, I have assignments to do when I'm gonna work on mine.
And so what I want to get done now in July is to get the flag finished, I have the flagpole put in, but there's like a little meandering vine,
Oh.
and then I want the house to be done. And I may do the 2 little fences.
Mhm.
We'll see.
Oh, that's good.
So that is,
that's really cute.
yes, so those are my
Oh, and the flowers are
assignments.
like striped. How cute.
Yes, aren't they adorable?
They're really cute.
I just love them. And I did see this piece at Hobby Lobby this week. And I might have to run over there tomorrow
Oh,
and
you mean
pick
the
it up.
finishing piece?
That black circle,
Oh,
but I
uh-huh.
just wasn't positive that I wanted the rectangle on a circle. I haven't really completely decided. It's
It would
cute.
look cuter as a fat box or something. Maybe.
True, I hadn't thought about a fat box. Okay.
Okay, then next we're gonna show. We're gonna use a new thing to help us pick our projects.
And now, who was talking about this?
Well, heard it on Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. She talked about using the wheel, but then I watched Jessica, the Sweetwater
Sweetwater
Stitcher.
Stitcher.
I watched her, and she was the one that said that you could find the wheel app on your wherever you get your apps from, wherever you buy your apps from, so on your phone. So I went and checked it out, and I found one, and then it can be, you can, like the one that I got, oh, it doesn't show that, oh, there, okay. When I downloaded it, it had like little activities to do at home. But then there's an edit button, and you can go in and edit it and make it fit
Customize
for
it.
it and customize it, yes. So I was doing it one night, and so I just, off the top of my head, thought of some projects that I could put on it to see how it would work.
So she just, things she thought of were Poison Garden, Anniversaries of the Heart, Changing Seasons, Home Sweet Home, and her nativity piece.
Yes.
So then what happened? So
So
she put
then-
those on the pieces.
So then I put those on there, and then you push the spin button. There you go. And it spins. And then it comes up with the project that you're going to stitch.
So
Oh,
what does
wait,
it-
wait. Change screens for some reason. There we go. So Home Sweet Home was the winner. So
And
that was the
the
project. I
wait,
was like,
oh,
no.
Minnie. Okay, Minnie says hello. Yes, Minnie, I know. Charlie, can you call your little kitty? Minnie,
I think he has his headphones on.
I bet he does. Okay, so how are you gonna
Yes, so-
use that? Just a minute, let me get my little
Okay.
cat down. But tell everybody how
Okay,
you're
well,
gonna use that.
I'm
Good
going
job.
to use it to help me, once I get my assignments done on some of my projects, then I'm gonna use this to help me pick the project I'm gonna work on. It'll be like a reward for getting some
Assignments
of my
done.
assignments
So
done.
what do you have that you have that you're, what do you have that you have? What do you have as assignments that you're still trying to work on? I know you're trying to finish Sea to Shining Sea and
Yes.
Rosanna
Yes,
Tisserie.
so-
And then what else do you have as assignments?
Well, I'm going to, after I finish those two, then I want to start working on the stocking for Hazley. And so and since that's so big, I went ahead and gave myself a little assignment.
So little
to work.
parts to
Yeah,
do.
little parts to do. And so then once I finish that assignment for August or July, in this case it'll be still July hopefully, then I'll go ahead and then I'll get to pick a project.
So then you'll spin the wheel.
Yes.
Okay, because I have set up assignments for myself, but I was not gonna let myself spin the wheel until my assignments were all done.
Yeah, see, but I only did it because with my tutoring and everything, I only gave myself like 2 projects to work on, like the
Oh.
stocking and then and Thomas.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So I'm focusing on those 2. So then once I get the stocking done, that assignment done, then I'll get to pick another project and work on that.
Because I have, for my assignments, I have 2 homeworks on my magical stitches
Oh,
left.
yes. Yeah, I don't have
One
magic
of them
stitches to
that
do.
I'm gonna be doing is my Alaska map, because I need a project with a bear.
Oh, that'll
So
be
I'm
fun.
we're gonna work on dyeing the fabric. Maybe we can do that quick after dinner. It can bake while we stitch.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna dye the fabric for this, and I'm gonna be stitching that, but it's 200 stitches, so
Yeah.
it doesn't take long. And then I'm gonna start St. Nick's Berry, because I
Oh,
needed a bell, so there's a jingle bell on his hat. So I have those 2, and then I'm gonna,
And do you have to do 200 stitches for St. Nick's Berry too?
yes, which will be 400
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's a
'cause it's
10th
10
stitch.
stitches, yeah.
10th stitch. And then I broke down my God Bless America and have certain pieces that I want to get done, which I explained when I showed that. And then I have a little bit more to do on changing seasons.
Oh,
And I did the same thing as you with Xander's stocking. I gave myself just certain things to get done on the stocking so that I have a start. So I have really those 3 main projects
Right.
left that I want to work on. And then I'm going to spin the wheel. And depending on what comes up on the wheel, I'll tell you what I put on my
Yeah,
wheel.
and mine are probably gonna change. I just did that really quick, but I'm gonna look at my projects and then I'll probably.
For my wheel,
Put some
I
different
have my Heart in Hand August. That one would be one that if I got that, if I spun the wheel and that was what came up, I would want to work on it until I finished
Right.
it. But then I put in other things as well, like I put in the Nativity, because when we showed our whips last week, I said I wanted to finish it by the end of the year. Well, then I better stitch on it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give myself like a certain amount to get done and then let myself put it away and spin the wheel
Right.
again. So that's what I have for August.
Right.
I had Candy Cane Christmas, which will be a finish. Heart in Hand August, my June sheep. Really, I should add July sheep on now, but maybe I'll put that in on August's
Yeah.
wheel. So anyway, Hawaii, the Home Sweet Home, the beach bungalow. I want to get
Oh,
that done. So that would be stitched to a finish.
The beach
so that's
bungalow, the little one that you just got. That one?
no, in Home Sweet Home, the
Oh,
beach bungalow,
oh,
because
okay.
I just have backstitching left to do
Right.
on that. So that's what we have coming up.
Yes.
And Marlene is supposed to have jury duty next Friday.
Yeah. Hoping
So,
it gets canceled, but we'll see.
We're hoping it's going to be canceled, that you
Yes.
don't have to be there all day.
I don't have to go till 1:30.
Yeah, but you could be there all afternoon.
Yeah, all afternoon.
And so
but
then I don't know what we'll do about our floss tube. I guess we'll do it Saturday.
yes, I'm hoping maybe it won't be that long.
I had
Yeah,
jury
already-
duty, and mine got canceled.
Yes.
And then Charlie was supposed to have jury duty the very next week, because mine was the 7th of July.
His
Charlie's was the 11th, and his got canceled, and Marlene's was the 28th. And so we're hoping, fingers crossed,
Yours was at
hers is
the
gonna get
Delta.
Delta, the juvenile
And
justice.
Charlie was he had to go to Liberty Hall.
Uh-huh, for
But
the big
mine,
jury
I
session.
actually have a court room and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
we'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, so she has that coming up
Yes,
next
and
week.
it always makes me nervous because I always seem to get picked.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So anyway, we have that coming up next week.
It's kind of interesting, but I just don't want to be there.
We're gonna grill for dinner tonight,
Yes, yay.
so we're gonna go do that now. We might have to have Charlie start the grill and then run and get us something to drink.
Yes.
So
That would be good.
we hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Please, if you are where it's hot, stay in, stay cool, be careful. It is just dangerously hot here. And
It
there
is.
is just no end in sight. Marlene was looking, and we were already kind of planning because we're going to be traveling to Missouri, and Honey is going. So she is not going to be able to be left in the car at all. It's going to have to be just where one of us runs in, and then the other one runs in, so that the car
Just
can stay
Turn
running
the car off for just
to
a
fill
few
the
minutes.
tank, and then
Yeah. Start it back up.
start it up again, because it is just so hot here, and
It's
pretty
just
much
terrible.
all the way across the state.
Yeah.
So anyway, but we hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, that you stay in where it's cool and do lots of cross stitching.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
We do appreciate that you take time out of your busy day and stop by and see what we're stitching. If you have questions, or if we didn't share something, please let us know. We'll be happy to get you that information. I've been trying, I didn't last week because we had so many whips, but in the comments, in the little description box, I've been trying to put in the name of the project, and then the fabric that we're using, and the threads. I don't put all the colors, but like that they're Weeks Dye Works,
Right.
or Classic Colors, or
mhm.
Anchor Floss. So hopefully that's helpful if you have questions about that. But if there's anything else that comes up, or something that you're wondering about, please don't hesitate to ask us. We'd be happy to answer questions.
Yes.
Remember that you can join us on Facebook. Our Facebook group is Sun City Stitchers. We both have pitiful little Instagram accounts.
I need to get something up there. but-
Yes, and we appreciate that you stop by and visit with us each week. So on that note, remember that a day without laughter is like a day without sunshine.
So wherever you are, bring your own sunshine.
And keep on stitching. We'll see you next week.